All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another installment of Erin's Book Club. As you know, I've been having some, what do you call that, mechanical issues, and I have been having a hard time finding a camera that's going to work for me to do the YouTube book reviews that I'm doing. I think I might have found a camera that works in my husband's cell phone, but we shall see, and this will be the test. So the book that I am going to review this time is Alice Borchards' The Raven Warrior. And it's a tale kind of about Arthur and Guinevere, but not really. First and foremost, I have got to say this is one of the hardest books that I've ever had to go through and get done. There are, let's see, there's points of view of Guinevere, there's points of view of Arthur, and there's points of view of Lancelot, but they're not, like, they're all intermingled, and they're not even intermingled into a chapter. It's just you read this point of view, it comes to a crisis, and then you switch to another point of view, it comes to a crisis, and then you go back to the other point of view that was a crisis before, but then you got to remember what the crisis was. And it's almost like you're reading three different books that have been all mashed up together. It was just very hard to follow. And the author tends to do a lot of explaining and kind of goes off in tangents. Like the entire track of the story was hard to follow. The story itself had a great concept. Guinevere was a mage, and Arthur was like a warrior king, and Lancelot was like a sorcerer warrior. But the problem is, and I don't know if this is a thing now, but the entire book was about sex. Every second paragraph, somebody was boning somebody. The entire world, everybody was horny. Everybody was horny, including the animals. There was one scene where he was riding bareback on a stallion while it mounted a mare after a battle. There was a cat that, like a panther-type cat that could talk, and it was horny for one of the other characters. It was just, everything was sex to the point that it wasn't even enjoyable. Like, I wouldn't even call it an erotica, because it was like a very poorly written porno. And it sucks because the actual story, I think, was pretty good. But it's just like they threw the sex in there just to have sex in there. Like, you don't always have to have sex in a book to make it sell. Like, it really detracted from the entire story. Apparently, the author is a sister of Anne Rice, I think. Yeah, with her sister Anne Rice, and I guess Anne Rice's books are really sexual as well, but it was a real disappointment. It was hard to get through. You would get into it and then get bored because they were switching characters so often. I really had to struggle to get through this. It took me over a week to read, which is really poor for me. All in all, I don't think I will continue with this series at all. I don't think I'll look for anything more of her work. I don't even think I have... Oh dear. I do have. I have The Silver Wolf by the same author. Maybe I'll wait before I read that one. I just... really disappointed. I think it had a great start, and it just got ruined. And the cover art was amazing, and it just... yeah, it left me wanting. So, if you guys are into, random sex in stories, and really soap opera-y crap, if that's your thing, that's great, that's fine. It's not mine. I didn't enjoy it. I don't even think I'm going to really look for another book by this author. But thanks, guys, for listening to me rant about the book, and I'm hoping that this camera will work for future endeavors. We shall see. Everybody have a great day.